Hey everybody, meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you. Snow is on its way out. We do have some dry days ahead, a lot of thunderstorms across the southern plains. I have flash flood warnings, thunderstorm watches, tornado watches, and warnings. With winter weather hitting New Mexico, we'll go over our details here in the northern plains as snow is making its way through in this episode of Hutch's Weather.
Now, a Hutch's Weather Update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
Thanks for watching, and thanks to my fine sponsors at Robert Gibb and Sons. You know what? For over 110 years, they've been servicing our community here in the Northern Plains with quality equipment, quality technicians, and get the job done right the first time. Give them a call and please let them know Hutch sent you. Oh my goodness, still snow flying northeast South Dakota, crossing right over the I-29 corridor now, mainly in South Dakota. Flakes just ended here in the Moorhead area. They never really stuck to the ground, but if you are driving on Highway 10, I-94 out towards the Fergus Falls area, another dose is making its way towards you. Make no mistake about it, not nearly as bad as the last event. Now, the neighbors out to the west this morning woke up to a dose of snow. Do you see this? That was the snow that made its way into our area as we went through the day, and it accumulated overnight to the tune of 5 or more inches of snow out that way. Now let's take a look at our forecast, shall we, as we head into the evening hours. Here's where the snow is going in your latest hour-by-hour forecast update. Now this model's just come in, so we'll get you the very latest information on where it's heading. As you take a look at our light snow showers, the model initiating fine and dandy, because that's right where it is. Look at this, showing it drying up faster than a watering hole in the desert. That's pretty quick. As you take a look at this, we got high pressure out west. That's clear skies. That means mighty cold. All that fresh snow out there. Are you kidding me? I'm talking temperatures this morning that were in the single digits for lows. Again, very cool for our neighbors out to the west. We'll have decreasing clouds here in the Red River Valley as well. Notice a few flakes of snow cannot be ruled out at 05Z. Hutch, what's 05Z? We got to subtract 5 hours from this. This is Greenwich Mean Time in Europe. It's the first time zone. Well, we're a little bit behind them there by 5 hours. This would be midnight then as we head into your Saturday morning. So midnight snow showers on the docket out there in the eastern parts of Minnesota. After that, it looks like fun and sun in your forecast. Why not get right to the meat and the potatoes, please? Oh, you have it in the form of a hot dish? Yeah, that's okay too. I like a good old hot dish, 43 degrees after a 13-degree morning temperature. What? That's right. That visible satellite showing some flakes sitting on the ground here in the Fargo area. That means cold. 18 on Saturday into Sunday morning as we see our temperatures stay on the cool side thanks to a cold high pressure nudging out of Canada. But after that, it's looking even better. Now, after a cold one on Monday, teens and 30s, we're expecting the 50s and 60s to return. And take a look at this. Shablam! Here we go, 63 degrees as we head into the late part of next week. All in all, we're looking at some great weather. Hutch's headlines cool through Monday, and then fun days are ahead. But look at this. I'm watching for some thunder. Tune in tonight. I'll have details on that. There is some thunderstorm potential in North Dakota right after the sun apocalypse here, or sunocalypse. I don't know what you call it. Well, that's what I called it. At any rate, the forecast looking pretty good. If you do have a question, drop it right here. St. Hilaire got 1 inch of snow. Thank you, Leoria, for that update. And that was 32 degrees. We'll take a look at them roads, too. They have struggled today. Thanks for the reminder. Raining in Park Rapids, says Cheryl. Thanks for your update, and thanks for joining Hutch's Weather. Deb, good to have you on board from the FM area. Now, a quick peek at road conditions as you're heading out the door and getting ready to start your weekend. North Dakota, where we had upwards of 5 inches of snow today near Lake Sakakawea. Roads are reported to be green. What does that mean? No, we do not have moss on the roads. That's ordinary travel conditions for this time of the year or seasonal. Wet roads here in the Southern Valley as the snow showers have just ended, leaving a trail of watery, wet roads across the area. What do they look like? Take a check right here, and you'll see we have, hey, look at that. It's wet roads right over the Tri-Level Bridge there in the FM area. In Minnesota, as the snow showers are just pushing into west central Minnesota at this hour, no road impacts. All the green means seasonal roads. The purple icons here that are asterisks, as a matter of fact, some crashes that are reported out there, so take it slow and take it easy. South Dakota, a heavier band of snow showing up on the radar for you, so we'll take a look at what that looks like as we look into the Aberdeen to Sisseton area. And indeed, this area here has a healthy amount of, well, fog, low clouds, and precipitous precipitation in the form of flaky flakiness on this Friday. So fast flakes flying through the fields South Dakota right now. That's a look at that area of the weather forecast as we head into the evening hours. This will be gone by morning and actually into the overnight hours. However, I don't mean the snow will be gone. I mean the snowfall will be gone. Clearing skies with the snow on the ground means some teens out there, a few single digits for those of you that were the lucky ones that picked up the real heavy duty snow. And now we'll look at hutchesweather.com. Thank you all so very much for uploading your photos. Thank you all for all of your follows on my Facebook page right here. Click the follow button. And hey, if you're over here watching on the YouTube channel, I want you to click that. Well, click that subscribe button right there on YouTube. That helps me out a great deal. One thing I want to point out on hutchesweather.com is KAJ Hospitality. I know you're watching down there in the Arizona desert. If you're watching in the Arizona desert, and you happen to be what we would call a snowbird or someone that will be traveling back to the northern plains, head over to hutchesweather.com. I've got two things to show you. Number one, you want to know the weather on your return trip home. And if you're driving and not flying, we might have yourself a little bit of weather to cross through. You can always get the latest right here. But notice this, on the top line, I have sponsors that make hutchesweather.com possible. And I would be remiss if I did not let you know about KAJ Hospitality. Now, this fine group of hotels in the Fargo area is here for you. So if you're in town, stay here, play here. And not only that, stay at a wonderful, wonderful place. Now, not only that, they can do events as well. But if you go up to the top bar here and you look at their properties, if you're traveling back, they are in just the right positions for you to have stays along the ways. Let me show you what I mean. Here's a map of the US of A. And whether you're coming up north on 25 and heading up through Wyoming corridor, there are hotels right there for you. You can check these out in great stopping places between here and warmer locations. So as you're making your trek back up north, remember, head over to hutchesweather.com on your way home. Click on the KAJ hospitality site, click on properties, and you're going to find wonderful properties for you to help you make that trip just a little bit easier. For now, I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson, thanking you for watching. Have a wonderful night, and thank you so very much for following on Facebook, subscribing on YouTube, and have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm. There's light at the end of the tunnel.